everyone, it's me also from Basarchi. So today I'll be doing a demonstration of exploitation of coursework 2 for the exploit main coursework. So let's start. S- So at first we'll have the coursework file. So it is on zip, so we can unzip it. So after entering the file, we see that there is a coursework 2 file as well as the Docker file. So let's get the Docker file. So it will tell us how to build the Docker. So let's run the Docker at here. So Docker has been done. So let's go here. So let's look at the Docker container ID. So we need this to for login. So as you can see, there is the coursework2 file. Let's LDD the coursework2 file. So let's execute from here. So we have the coursework2 file. So as you can see, there are many differences between them. So we need to pass this file. So to pass this file, we have to copy from the Docker. So we can do this for like copy the Docker ID, the directory of copying, and slash and dot slash for the current directory. So we can just get this file from here like this. So there's a symlink here. So we need to follow this symlink. So as you can see, it has copied from the Docker. So I have already done it. So we can use a command called pawn init, and after we do this, it will give us the coursework2 patch file as well as the solve file. So in the coursework2 file, as you can see, there is this file. It is the same as the Docker, and if we do again coursework2, it will have the randomization off because I have already done the randomization off from here. So let's run the coursework2 patch file. So it has not been properly parsed, so there is a vulnerability here. uh, so let's type my name and execute. So we can parse anything like %lp %lp. So it will parse this file and give us some kind of input here. So it does not have the input validation. So how do we know this? So in Ghidra, after just doing some analysis, so there is the username part here. Sorry, user input. So it takes any value of the user and just paste it. So let's go back to the Linux. So let's run the file again. The first vulnerability is there, so let's look at the second vulnerability. So we'll book a file. Let's use 24. The quantity is 50, so we need more than 50. We like to request the admin, yes. So let's do GDPR. Click 70. So as you can see, it gives us some leak. Let's do it again. So how do I know it gives us 70? If I give more than 70, it like overflows. So we can see that in Gidra. So it has given us two leaks here. So in Gidra there is a booking section. In the booking section, I think it's the admin section, sorry. So it takes the character up to 64 character, but it so the file takes up to 64 character. If you give more than 64 character, it overflows. And if I give double of it, so it will give us two overflows, and the next variable has 112 value. So that's for the reason. So let's do it again. Into item unit. So let's overflow here. So, so it will give us a segmentation error here. So let's load that in GDB. So let's run this file. Username. Let's book it. 24 61. So let's control C here. So we know that there is a buffer overflow here, so stack overflow, sorry. So let's give this a cyclic value. Let's continue this and paste the value. As you can see, we have there is our offset at RSP. So let's get the offset from here. So we have now find the offset. So let's exit from here. For the pop address, we need four type of address file for the cell. So we can see the pop address in here, 10, this one, as well as the system address, as well as the pop address, as well as the bin assets address. So we need this for our code. So for bin assets file. So let's get our exploit. So we have used to import and from pond from pond tools. The system is AMD, and we use tmux for splitting. So this connects to the target and sends an authentication packet as well as a memory disclosure packet. So the target is on our localhost, and the IP port number is 1338. And let's look down. So we can see some are offset from here, and we have used the hex1. We have converted that address into hex. So we have used a Robson here, and the addresses from the RDI, RSI, the RET system address and bin access are have been used here. So we have constructed our ROP cell, and we have delivered the payload using this part here, and this is the phases here. So now let's run our code. So it has connected, and what this does is it gives us the Libc address. The option has successfully constructed, and the payload of 322 byte has been sent, and it has interactive cells. So let's do ID. So we are at root. Who am I? Root. This ls. We'll see the CW2 course file. Let's LDT. So we have successfully connected to the Docker environment. The exploit has worked successfully. Thank you.